The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Our partner ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to go here. Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. The wind of the pitch. Outside low. And a new season is officially underway. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. So pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Smith wheels and deals. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, it grabs your attention when someone tries to become a two-way player at the major league level. I mean, you're asking, can they really excel being asked to do everything? I mean, it's incredibly demanded on your body and mind. Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And here it comes. That one almost got him.
Players have to be honest with themselves if doing both is going to work long term. I mean, how many innings should you throw in a season? How often should you play the field? Creating good habits now is important to enjoying success in the long term.
And fires in a fastball at 95. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Rolls across the diamond. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. here at Chase Field. Our starting pitcher in this one, Cal Quantrill. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
And that's downstairs and outside. Carroll checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. Quantrill back to work. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Geraldo Perdomo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Quantrill, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
0-2.
One out, base is empty.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Two down, nobody on. Now 1-1.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Swing and a bouncer. Tovar. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. Back here in the desert, top of the second. Here's Colorado's DH, number 10. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Popped up. Marte should have it. And there's one down. So up next, Todd Helton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
One of the many challenges two-way players face is enduring a full season. I mean, the sport is very demanding as it is. You start the year with a ton of energy, but by August, it's easy to forget what city you're playing in.
Next pitch is outside.
That's why it's tough for players who want to do both. Not only do they need to excel at 2 different areas of the game, but they need to sustain that success over a long period of time for it to be justified.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 33,
Larry Walker now at the plate. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. On the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Next offering misses down and away.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Ball struck him out.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Next for Colorado, Vinny Castilla. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. Chases the fastball. The ladder struck him out. So one left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Steve Finley.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
The wide to kick the pitch. Inside, just missed. Baseline center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
I could watch base hits like that all day long. Yeah, circuit every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Hank Thompson digging in now. Here's a strike. 95 of that one. Righty to the plate. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Quantrill back to work. And the pitch is outside. Ball one. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. Out. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting fifth. The second baseman,
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Towards right center field. Blackman sizing this one up. Drops into the glove.
Batting seventh. The first baseman, Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
out.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Two outs. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Blackman going back. And that one is off the top of the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. On the ground to third. Wow, nice play. Over to first. In time. Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Elias Diaz. Diaz goes 6'1" in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Started to swing, held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Just missed. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and one away at the top of the third. Next to hit, Ezequiel Tovar. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that's in for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next pitch is outside.
Logan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Next offering down in the dirt. The Rockies trailing by a run here on opening day. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. Heading down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The pitch out there. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now here's Nolan Jones. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And another ball. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And it remains 1-0. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Ground ball to go. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
This is Corbin Carroll. Led off the game with a strikeout. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab.
The left-hander, number 20.
Now up next for Arizona, Luis Gonzalez. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt. Play at third, in there. And it's second and third, one away.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
Two on, one out. Foul ball there. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Moreno at third. Carroll at second with one away. Pitches in the dirt. Full count now. And he deals. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Steve Finley stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in, and that's the third out. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Chase Field, on to the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon. Smith back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And he beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Bailey Carter digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
The D-backs up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one out in front that time. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The pitch. And that one in the air center field. Finley settles underneath it. Makes the catch. 2 away. Next is the designated hitter. First time up was a pop out. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 1-1.
Versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? A really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So in now for Colorado, Todd Helton. And a good eye there. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Smith maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Larry Walker in the on-deck circle. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Yeah, there's ball 4.
Thank you, man.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Walker batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Backed off the plate that time. 1 run across in the frame so far as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Next pitch is outside. Just misses with that one.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Vinny Castilla to bat next. 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Castilla up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's a little bit low.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Elias Diaz up next for the Rockies. And fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next off in there for a strike. 3-2 now.
The hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Diaz in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2. Pelton, the runner at third. Walker on second. Castilla on at first with 2 down. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in the desert, and Thompson steps into the box.
The right fielder, Thompson.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Christian Walker digs in now. He doubled home a run at his first AB. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And it stays fair. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One away, runners at first and third. Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step on and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty good 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. This one in the air, right field, under it. He's got it, and that is the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair, still tied, 1-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. The right-hander back to work. On the ground, Marte whips it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
The lefty, number 22, Nolan Jones.
Back to the top of the lineup, Nolan Jones getting ready to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and he just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brandon Fack appears to be getting loose. One down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Good hitters count to 2-0. And that one fouled off. Hilton with a 2-1.
Ball 3.
All tied up. We're at the top of the 5th. Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And that's ball
Ball
4.
4. Take your base.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Up next to Colorado.
There's Chuck Nasty.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And a foul ball. Now. There's a strike. Jones, the base runner at first with 1 out. Foul ball, still 0-2. Smith kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Bailey Carter.
And there's one thing on his mind this at-bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Ball 1.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. At the belt and fires. Misses inside, and that's ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one missed. Number 10 would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. And there's a strike.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
That one fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And ball 4 to a board.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Next for the Rockies is the DH. He's already homered in this game. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
2-0.
Two outs. Just missed.
3 balls, no strike.
The pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 3-1. Right side, hard hit. Third out, and that ends the frame. 2 left for Colorado. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Corbin Carroll. And a pitch. And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, these Diamondbacks looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Jones hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Number 2, shortstop.
So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Next to hit for Arizona, Luis Gonzalez. And that skips in the dirt. That one hit the knees for a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. Sends it to first. And that is that. And the Diamondbacks down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Brandon Pfaadt.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 32, Brandon.
And here's the first baseman, Todd Helton.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
And a pitch. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Man supply also throwing. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Next pitch misses outside. 3 balls and a strike. That clips the corner.
Thank you.
The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Payoff pitch. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Here comes a pitch. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's a big power threat. Larry Walker. That misses, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
The pitch. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Castilla swings through it for strike 1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
0-1. Fought off foul. Kicks and fires. Ground ball, could be 2. There's 1. And again, easily at first, it's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. Out there to center. Finley tracks it down for the out. So they work around the leadoff double. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the center fielder, Steve Finley. And the pitch. That one clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1. Finley, the multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Quantrill ahead 1 and 2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
Thompson, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Blackman settles underneath it. 2 away down.
Now the second baseman.
Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 2. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
2 down, nobody on. Sliced hard but foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. The wind of the pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Outside low. Going to count 1-2. Stays alive. And a 1-2. That one the other way. And a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Nolan Jones now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one misses. That's 5 straight. And here it comes. Late swing, foul to the left. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Go-ahead run at second. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Righty to the plate. This one popped up. And it drops in. Runner around third. He's safe.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Bailey Carter. And downstairs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Ripped to third. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. To first. Oh, play. Nicely done.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. We got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Now it's the DH. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Blackman on at second with 2 down. To the right side. And that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Christian Walker. The wind of the pitch. In there at the knees for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you get the leadoff hitter, it's so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out far and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. That's it for Cal Quantrill. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tyler Kinley.
Power slider guy, Bill. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
One down, runner at first. Gabriel Moreno will hit next. Fouled off. He was late. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. We often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And the batter now, Corbin Carroll.
Nope.
First pitch just misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
So the tying run at second. And there's the strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen. Daniel Bard getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Beeks, the lefty, warming up as well. 2 on, 1 out. Take the extra bases. Heading for the plate. 1 runs in. The relay to the plate. The tag, and he's out.
Well, these guys were trying to take the lead late in this ball game. It looked like he had a real chance to get in there safely, but for The defense was all over it. Close play at the plate. The tag gets him just in time to keep the game tied.
Stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Out to short. Sends it across to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. We look ahead to inning number 8. We are tied 2-2. We go to the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Todd Helton.
Number 17, Todd Helton.
Back to work. And that one is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Here's the 0-2. And there's a ball. That's towards center. Finley drifts towards it. And there's one away. Next for Colorado, Larry Walker. He's 0 for 1.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
There's a strike. And now it's even up. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And the count 1-2. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. Vinny Castilla, the next to hit.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slow this down with the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 down, nobody on, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Wouldn't chase that time. And it skips in the dirt. Next offering upstairs.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Elias Diaz up next. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Rockies are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jalen Beeks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Luis Gonzalez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch. Got a good eye there. Check swing, no appeal. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Steve Finley waiting to hit for the D-backs. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick pass.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks. Steve Finley, 1 for 3. Wouldn't chase that time. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jake Bird getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Gilbreth getting cranked up as well. The lefty, the 1-0. Big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And he deals.
Inside, ball 2.
With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now 2-2. Hit hard, that gets through. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here's Thompson to hit now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. No outs, runners at first and second. On the ground to the left, and it's just foul. That was close. Got him swinging. Two on, one out. Cattell Martin stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Known for his lead inning heroics. High fly ball, right field. Squeezes it, and there are 2 down. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Gonzalez at second, Finley at first, 2 out of the inning. That one not close, and it's 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That misses. 2-2.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a swing and a miss. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job getting out of the jam.
Back here in the desert, here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. And the right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off. Out in front and foul to the left side. next offering is in the dirt. And that one off the outside edge.
That's a really good take.
And that just misses. Ezekiel Tovar and the Colorado on deck circle. Strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
So up next, Ezekiel Tovar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the right side. Marte tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next one in there for a strike. With 2 down.
Well, he's heading ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right there.
It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. We are tied 2-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jake Bird.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 59, Jake Bird.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
The third baseman,
a righty that throws with power. 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. That misses, and that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Justin Lawrence up and loosening in the pen. The line to kick the pitch. And another ball. Line drive to short and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream. Now, when we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand, the way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
In the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right field down the line, and that one slices down. 2 outs, base is empty. puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. So they go quietly there. 10th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Chase Field, here's Charlie Blackmon. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy at extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the fourth time tonight.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Bailey Carter. Ball one, no strikes. Slice the other way and foul. That one misses in the dirt.
2 balls.
Bases empty, one away. Here are the top half of the 10th. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Fly ball down the line. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. 2-2 now. Next offering is outside. Number 10 up next for the Rockies. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not afraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 1-1. That one missing inside. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are tied 2-2. We're in extras here. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. The right-hander back to work. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. There's a strike. And that's in the dirt. 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Luis Gonzalez waiting for a turn at the plate. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the ball off the shoulder.
No outs, runner at first. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Luis Gonzalez. And fouled off. That's out to center field. Blackman settles underneath it. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 12,
Steve Finley stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. That one misses. Now 1-2. That's to third, and there's a hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only 1 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
First and second, 1 out. And now Hank Thompson. And a good eye there.
So all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Joe Mantiply.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in, Tom Helm.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
On the ground to third. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So up next, Larry Walker. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away. Now Vinny Castilla getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
And the pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. One run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. We are tied 2-2. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Lucas Gilbert. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Hard hit, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Christian.
Now, Christian Walker. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. He just misses there. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. He just couldn't find a way to put it in.
Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch misses. Kicks and fires. Foul ball there. And now the lefty. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1. To third. Fires across the diamond. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. So they make short work of them there. 12th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. On to the 12th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz. Mantiply back to work. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Suarez whips it across. One up, one down.
Now that Ezekiel Tovar.
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're deep into extras. And he chases that one below the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
One down, base is empty. That's to third, Suarez. And a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Nolan Jones. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here deep into extra innings. And That's inside, and a count 2-1. And that's in for a strike. 3-2 now. Charlie Blackmon and the Colorado on deck circle. Two outs. And he walked him.
That's out.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there. A quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
Charlie Blackmon digging in for the Rockies. Pitch out, but no action. And a strike in there.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. It's a strikeout. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on base. One run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. One up, one down.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Corbin.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. And next is the designated hitter, Corbin Carroll. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
There you go. The winning run is aboard with one down. The timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't score up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Gilbreth over to first, and he's back in on a dive. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. The 0-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Calls it in, and there's two away.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis.
Now the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, and the count is 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The pitch. Steve Finley would be next. Big back with a potentially huge opportunity. Three-two down. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Diamondbacks. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Back now, we're at extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Ryan Thompson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Bailey Carter digging in for the Rockies. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a pitch. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Fall off foul. Here comes a pitch. And that's outside. And the count's even at 2. The pitch. Very
frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. That one ripped, but foul. One down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Miguel Castro up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Nelson getting loose as well. And a pitch. And it's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Todd Helton digs in now. There's a strike. Good eye right there. The 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on.
2 balls,
And another
2
ball.
strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. No runs, no hits, no errors. Another chance to win it. Home half of the inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Daniel Barr. Here's the center fielder, Steve Finley.
One swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
And he takes one right on the black. That's strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
At the belt and fires. Little chopper rolls foul. And now 2-2. Up to the left into foul ground. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now that the right fielder.
Now up next for Arizona, Hank Thompson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Next to hit for Arizona, Ketel Marte. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Castillo makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score remains 2-2. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker.
Larry Walker.
Thompson back to work.
Ball, that's low.
And ball 1 to the right fielder. There's a strike. And here it comes. That one to first. into the outfield, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Tied at 2 here in the 14th. So in now for Colorado, Vinny Castilla. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. First pitch, and he just misses. Walker gets his lead at first with nobody out. Sliced hard but foul. Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Moved to first, and he's back in standing. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Throws to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job is to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Diaz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
That one outside, and that's ball 2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pick.
And the righty deals. Right side. Walker. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And there are 2 outs.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Out to short, Perdomo. Third out. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Another chance to win it. Home half of the inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back here in the desert, on to the bottom of the 14th. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. The right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez. outside. And that is ball one. One down, base is empty. And the slider just misses.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, he stays alive.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
2-2 now. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
On its way to the corner, Walker racing towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The pitch. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Kicks and deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty delivers. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Now a chance for Gabriel Moreno. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Two outs. There's a strike at the knees. And 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. Not close with that one. It's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Wouldn't chase that time. Corbin Carroll in the on-deck circle. Bounced out to short. Tobar tosses across to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back now, we're at extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Kyle Nelson. Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Nolan Jones.
As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. And that one fouled off. That's outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Hard hit left side. Perdomo on to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Blackmon. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. And here in extra innings. That pitch in for a strike. And a count 2-1. Big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. Bailey Carter will hit next. This guy with light tower power. That one the other way. On the first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Corbin Carroll. And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-2. And ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Left-hand batter waits. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carter should have this one. Brings it in. 1 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Comes a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now up next for Arizona, Luis Gonzalez. That pitch gets the inside corner. 1-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. That one 95 to finish him off. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, number 10. The line and the pitch. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Todd Helton. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. You're in extra innings. Not even close there. 1-1. To the right side, and there's a hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
One down. And now the right fielder, Larry Walker. First pitch just misses. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here deep into extra innings. Here's a rocket to right field. And Thompson makes the play.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So 2 down now, and here is Vinny Castilla. And that's outside. Ball 1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And now the lefty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Justin Lawrence.
Now pitching for number 51.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Finley. Infield shifted to the pull side.
The center fielder, Steve Finley.
And a pitch. Ball one there. The 1-0. Swung on, belted. Walker going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
The right fielder, number 32. Hey, Thompson.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
So digging in, Hank Thompson. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Inside third.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Marte swings through it for strike one. And he's back in safely. One down, winning run on first. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. Way inside, gets out of the way. Runner on the go. This ball's chopped to the ground. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The batter, the first baseman,
Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The winning run on second base. And another ball. Eugenio Suarez on deck for Arizona. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So one hit is all they get. Still looking for a winner. We are tied 2-2. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Miguel Castro. Elias Diaz now at the plate.
The catcher, number 35, Elias Diaz.
Here comes a pitch. That misses, and that's ball one. And strike one to the catcher.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit. Flips the corner, and it's 0-1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Paul Sewald up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. One down, base is empty. There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Walker. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. Pick behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And the pitch. Up the middle. And that chance handled. 1 up, 1 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Moreno stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. That's in there. Strike 1. Righty to the plate. Line drive. Makes the catch for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Carroll stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're deep into extras. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Fastball for a strike. Check swing, went around. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. That just misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Geraldo Perdomo hitting on deck circle. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. And we're back. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. Castro back to work. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air out to center. Sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out. Bailey Carter digging in for the Rockies. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
0-1.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Marte throws to first in time, and that is out number 2.
The bat, number 10, designated hitter, Dante.
Here's Colorado's DH. And a foul ball. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. At the belt and fires. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here in the desert. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And the right-hander back to work. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side and foul ball. And a pitch. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. One up, one down.
Now back, left fielder,
Luis Gonzalez digs in now. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry. And you're ready to go home.
Well,
That's off the mark. And that is ball one. Fouled off. He was late. Base is empty, one away as we play game one of this 4-game series. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. Strike three. Got him swinging. Now 2 away. Steve Finley stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Steve Finley.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a slow roller. Tovar to first. And we've got even more baseballs. This one just won't end. We're in extras here. Now it's going to be Todd Helton.
Number 17, Todd Helton.
The right-hander back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0. That's a strike. That's down and in. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he went around. Just enough that time. Tap to first. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and trying to slow his back down just to make contact. I'd rather see guys swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Walker in the box lays off for ball 1. And that misses off the outside edge. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Go ahead run on base. Next for Colorado, Vinny Castilla. Pickoff move to first. It's low and gets away. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Nope,
Just
inside, ball
missed.
2.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Two down. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Elias Diaz to bat next. Back to work. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bites. That slider broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. He powers that one out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 4-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. And at that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through.
So they bring on the veteran, Paul Sewald.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. A little bit high, and that's ball 1. Right-handed reliever. Good eye on that spot.
Ball 2.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here deep into extra innings. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Comes and misses. It's a strikeout. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Austin Gomber.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The right field.
Hank Thompson stands in now for the Diamondbacks. As the lefty gets to work, just missed.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
That one fouled off. The 1-1. And there's a base hit to the left. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So up next, Ketel Marte. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
With the tying run at the plate, here in extra innings. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
In the air, right side. He's got it.
Now back, first baseman, Christian Walker.
At the plate, Christian Walker.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The tying run at the plate. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And here it comes. Pitch misses there. And to count 1-2. Tying run at the plate. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Diamondbacks down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Right through there for a strike. The Rockies trying to close out a 2-run lead, and we're deep into extras. Gumber checks over to first, and he's back.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
And a foul ball left side. Gomber is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, for his first career save, deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 13 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 48,686. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.